So here what I can say, here we can delete this one, okay, and I can take the two switches here. I will say switch 1, switch 2, whatever name you want to give, and here we will see which switch is becoming the king switch. So I will take this switch 1, switch 2. I will take the cable here, I will connect the cable here, okay, and they will take some time and they will do the election and they will create here king switch. One guy will become the king. So let's see this guy become king or which guy become the king. I will do the basic configuration, like I will change the name of the switch and then we will check here, show a spanning tree, and this guy become the king switch. You can see here this bridge is a root, so this guy become the king switch. So what we will do, we will say this is a king switch, so I will configure the root guard here under this interface. So when this guy send the superior BPDU, he will not accept. So how to configure? Like here, go under the interface F0/1 here, and then you will write spanning tree root guard, spanning tree guard root, okay. This is a command, root guard, to enable that one. We enable this here. Now imagine this switch is trying to send the superior BPDU. How he can send the superior BPDU? First I will configure here, host name is SW2, and here is spanning tree for VLAN 1, priority, I will reduce the priority, I will send the priority 0. So when I send the priority 0 here, they send the superior BPDU and you can see it is blocked here. You can go here and you can check here, you are getting here root guard block this one, this port, because he is receiving the superior BPDU and it is moving in inconsistent state. So this is a root guard, okay, the root guard feature. So if you want to secure any network, if you want any other guy should not become the king switch, you can configure the root guard. So any switch is trying to become the king switch, he will block that port. Okay, so this is a root guard feature. Like that, you have one more thing also. Imagine you have here one computer, okay, this computer is connected here, and you know that this computer is a what we can say computer. This is a computer, not a switch, and you will say this port F0/2 of switch 2 is connected to computer, so computer will not send the BPDU. You know that this PC will not send the BPDU, only switch will send the BPDU. But if attacker is sitting here and he is trying to send the BPDU here, then he will get other BPDU from here and he will get all the information about the network. So how we can stop that one? We have another feature. We can say here we configure root guard. If you remember, root guard we configure. So here so now here is you have the root guard, but here we will say this is a computer, this computer should not send the BPDU. But imagine this is a hacker or attacker. He is using the Kali Linux. Kali Linux is a tool to attack. So I am not having Kali Linux. So what I am doing, I am connecting with the switch here. So imagine this is like a attacker. He is sending the BPDU here, and this switch will accept, and he accept that one. And this guy is sending the BPDU. This guy will send the BPDU, all the information about the network, who is having what cost, priority, everything this guy will receive here. So we need to secure this one. So how we can secure? So we will say already we know this port we are connecting to computer. So computer should not send the BPDU. Computer is not sending the BPDU. If we are receiving the BPDU from this port, from here to here, then something wrong here, because computer cannot send the BPDU. Computer cannot send the BPDU. So then what we can do means we will say BPDU someone is sending. So that is the attacker, not the computer. Computer cannot send the BPDU. So some attacker is sending. So what we can do means we will configure, like here we configure the root guard. Here we have one more feature, BPDU guard. So we will configure the BPDU guard here. So when you configure the BPDU guard, you will have like a security guard here. He will just waiting from here. If any BPDU come here, he will block that one. If it is not coming, no problem, it will work, whatever data is going and coming. But any BPDU come here from this side to this side, he will block, he will say this link not allow any BPDU, because here you have only computer is connected. But why BPDU is coming from here? So how we need to configure that one? We can go to the here under the interface. I will go interface F0/2. I can write here spanning tree and spanning tree BPDU guard and press enter. BPDU guard enable and press enter. We enable here BPDU guard. Simple, just go under that interface, write spanning tree BPDU guard enable. After that, check. You observe here. Imagine this is an attacker guy. He is trying to send something. Means send BPDU. And see here, it will block here. See, it is block. And when you see here, you will get here notification. What notification you will get? This interface go down. And here they will say they receive the BPDU. And BPDU guard is enabled here, so they disable the port. So someone is sending the BPDU to this port. This port is connected to end device, and we configure the BPDU guard here. So BPDU guard is like a security guard who will stand there and he will not allow any BPDU. As per the theory, we should not receive any BPDU, but someone is trying to attack. They are sending the BPDU. So BPDU guard put that port in error disable. So this guy attacker, then he connected and he stopped the attack. Even he stopped the attack, it will be block only until we go under this interface and write shut and no shut. So now what we can do, we can go here and we can write here shut and then we write no shut, then it will start working. So this is a BPDU guard. This feature we are calling as a BPDU.